Have you ever heard the story of the giants who walked the earth before Noah's flood? In those ancient days, long before the world we know, something strange and mysterious was happening. The world was young, but it was already filled with darkness, corruption, and beings unlike anything we can imagine today. Among them were the Nephilim, powerful giants whose story still fascinates and confuses us. Who were they? Fallen angels, half-human creatures, or just legends lost to the mists of time? Let's uncover the mystery of the Nephilim, the giants before the Great Flood. Our story begins in the book of Genesis, chapter 6. It says, "When human beings began to multiply on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any they chose." A few lines later, it continues, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." Just a few short verses, yet they open up one of the Bible's greatest mysteries. Who exactly were these sons of God? This question has sparked debate for centuries. Many ancient scholars believe they were fallen angels, heavenly beings who abandoned their proper place to take human wives. This interpretation suggests a cosmic rebellion that spilled over into the human world. Others propose that the sons of God were powerful human rulers or noblemen from the righteous line of Seth, who, through intermarriage with the ungodly line of Cain, corrupted humanity. Regardless of which interpretation you lean towards, the outcome was the same. The world spiraled into chaos, pride, violence, and sin became the norm. The children born from these unions, the Nephilim, were described as giants, fierce and mighty warriors. They ruled the land, feared by all, using their immense strength to dominate and oppress others. The earth grew darker and darker. Genesis tells us that every thought in the human heart was continuously evil, and God looked down upon his creation, and his heart was filled with grief. The beautiful, peaceful world he had made was now corrupt, broken, and filled with violence. So, God decided to wash the world clean and start over. But even in the midst of all that wickedness, there was one man who still walked faithfully with God, Noah. While everyone else followed their own selfish desires, Noah listened to God's voice. And God gave him a monumental mission: build an ark, a massive vessel of salvation. Because a judgment was coming that would change everything. As Noah and his family built this enormous ark on dry land, people surely mocked him. They couldn't imagine their world, so full of power, life, and their own achievements, being completely wiped away. They laughed at the old man and his boat, blind to the coming storm. Then, the day came. The skies opened up. Rain poured down in relentless torrents. The springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodwaters rose, covering everything on the earth. Everything and everyone outside the safety of the ark perished. And that included the mighty Nephilim. Their incredible strength couldn't save them. Their power and renown couldn't protect them. When the judgment of God arrived, even the giants could not stand against it. When the floodwaters finally receded, the earth was silent. The noise of violence and corruption was gone. Only a new, clean beginning remained. And God made a promise, symbolized by a beautiful rainbow, that he would never again destroy the world with water. It was a sign of mercy, a vibrant reminder of grace after judgment. The story of the Nephilim is far more than just a fantastic tale of giants. It's a profound lesson about the condition of the human heart. It shows us how far we can fall when we forget our Creator and chase after our own power and desires. It's a stark reminder that strength without righteousness only leads to destruction. But it also shows us something beautiful. No matter how dark the world becomes, God always preserves a remnant, those who choose to walk with him in faith. The Nephilim were mighty, but they fell. Noah was faithful, and he was saved. So, the next time you see a rainbow stretching across the sky after a storm, remember this ancient story. Remember the world that once was, the giants who fell, and the God who saves. The one who still calls people today to walk with him, because in the end, the greatest power isn't found in physical strength or worldly renown, but in faith, obedience, and a heart that chooses God above all else. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this story thought-provoking, please give this video a like and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. We'll see you in the next one.